we'll go to Ostarion, who is going to go visit Sigarda. So are you just like walking through the main gate? Where are you going? It's been a long time since you've been in the city, so you don't really know where you're going. Besides, like, the castle, but, like...
Well, I got a bit turned around after I went to look for goods, but,
Well, you can easily find
the castle, so
yeah.
I head that direction, then.
Alright, so you get to, like, the wall immediately surrounding the castle kind of thing, where it's not the biggest deal, but it's obviously there in case something were to go down. And you just see a couple guards there standing there, mostly for ceremonial reasons. Or not ceremonial, like the stereotypical British guard with the big hat and like that kind of thing, but like medieval.
Guards that aren't guarding, they're just standing there for ceremonial reasons.
Not ceremony. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. But you get the idea.
Yeah, I guess.
Like anybody can straight up walk through the gate, but they're still there.
I just walked through the gate.
Alright, where are you going?
Like I'm meant to be there. I walked through the gate.
There is a castle in front of you.
yeah. I walked through the gate. I guess I'll stop and ask one of them. Like, I was supposed to meet.
What do you say? Like, you walk up, say, like you're talking to a guard.
Hello, sir. I had a dinner appointment tonight.
With who?
I honestly don't remember her name. What is it?
Sigarda.
Sigarda, thank you. My bad.
He gasps and like straightens up. Oh yes, Mr. Rogala, sir. Or Lord Rogala. I'm sorry. Yes, if you go in and he gives you directions, and he's like obviously like super nervous about having offended you or something like that.
All right. I'm not entirely sure why he's so nervous, but I will follow his directions then.
Okay, so you get there and you walk in, and it looks like there's like a full-on feast going on, but there's only one table with 2 chairs at it.
Wow, this is like a date, man. All right.
You know, like the whole, scene where, in like the really cliche medieval thing where you've got like a super long table that can seat 30, and you've got like one person at either end of the table.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
And Barry White playing in the background. Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
Well, that's not date. All right. I will. Is the hall like empty currently, or?
There's some servants moving around. Dinner's obviously like almost ready.
Yeah. I guess I will just kind of meander around the hall, looking at various tapestries and.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you're seeing a lot of depictions of this one tree. You're not really sure what's up about it. You don't really know the lore, but it shows up often, and it's got some really artistic representations that are pretty cool. And other than that, you see a lot of crimsons and reds, and then a lot of like jewelry cases where there's some kind of like necklace with ruby insets with some like rose gold kind of thing going on. Lots of reds.
All right. Nice tree.
Yep. How long do you just wander till you head back?
I guess if nothing's happened yet, I'll just meander back to the table and sit down.
Alright, so you get back there and you see Sigarda talking to a couple of obviously servants. And as you walk in, she like sends them away, and she sits down too. And is like, welcome. She's being her whole host thing, being super generous, and she's like, whenever you feel like it, feel free to dig in.
I thank her graciously, and I dig in.
Okay. Do you like full on just like load your plate like it's buffet style and just like start shoveling into your face, or are you going full like lord and lady, straight posture, like polite conversation?
I'll go more postured.
Okay.
I slowly.
With a little bit of like normal ranger in it though, right? So you like obviously it's been a while since you.
Not
Or are you
rush,
going?
but I know how to act around
Okay. Cool.
nobility.
Oops. All right. So you make small talk for a while, and then she's like, "All right, well, just to get down to business, I don't think we can spare any guards."
I did get that impression earlier in the throne room.
No dessert.
There's another possibility. I'm not sure my mother would approve, but if you were to make a case for it, I could, since that area is technically part of our kingdom, justify to her that I could come with you.
You want to come with us, but you can't spare any guards?
My mother doesn't let me guard the city.
Well,
give me a quick insight check, Ost.
But
give me a quick insight, Ost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very obvious that she has some kind of spite towards her mother, and that like she really like is interested in doing this, and she just wants to get out of this castle. She's really sick of being stuck in here.
Okay. Well, I don't know how we wouldn't be able to guarantee your safety, and I don't know.
I could guarantee my safety. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, I guess if you would like to come with us, we will.
All right. So I would need your help right now to go talk to my mother and convince her this is a good idea and that I will be returning safely. You don't have to be confident about this. Just I need your help to convince her.
I promise to have her back by 10 p.m.
If you want, we can go
back
to her, I guess.
So you like finish up your meal, whatever, and then you go and talk to Annabeth Rose is the one currently on the throne, I believe.
I think it's your lord, dude. I don't know.
No, Brianna Rose. Annabeth Rose is the original, one of the Royal Three. Or did I get that backwards? No, Annabeth Rose is currently on the throne. Brianna Rose is the original, one of the Royal Three. So Annabeth Rose, you go and talk to Annabeth. And you walk in, and so Sigarda starts describing this horrible outbreak of goblins that has taken over this keep, and that her poor friend from childhood, Ostarion Rogala, his lands are blighted by this, and his lands are in our kingdom, so we need to spare somebody to go help. But unfortunately, I looked into it, and we don't have guards to spare, so I was planning on going with him. You know that I've been training for this kind of thing. And so they go into like this back and forth about how it's totally not safe for a princess to go and to go and help with this kind of thing. And eventually, Sigarda just looks at you, and what's just been said is, would he be able to guarantee your return?
Yes, I can guarantee her return.
Nice. Give me a bluff check.
A bluff check? Do I have? Like persuasion, or?
Is that... Let me look at the sheet. I don't know.
Yeah, bluff got replaced. Okay, so if he's lying, it's deception. So it's like bluff becomes deception.
Oh, deception.
And diplomacy became persuasion.
Okay, well...
It's deception, so I'm gonna...
roll again.
Oh, yeah, dude, you got this. Don't worry about it.
It's a bit better than persuasion roll, jeez.
She's kind of sketched out about this, and she really, really doesn't like this, but she gives her permission. And so, like, the two of you totally, like, royally walk out, right? And as soon as you get out the door, Sigarda, like, jumps and wraps her arms around your neck and says, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and then runs off.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
Okay, so he rolled persuasion and then rolled deception. That can only mean that he started telling the truth and then flipped it around into a lie.
Totally. So he's like, it's gonna be pretty dangerous, but... And then he goes into, like, this totally planned dialogue about how he can ensure her safety or something like that. Like, he totally made the situation worse, realized, and then recovered. Yep. And so, Ostarion, is there anything else that you want to do now that you're standing alone in the castle before tomorrow?
I'm
Tank your tank again,
I guess, because I haven't seen Sigarda since I was a kid, right?
Right. Yeah. It's been like probably 15 or so years. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very taken aback, but I shrug it off, and I guess I will go find an inn for the night.
Are you going to the Downed Goblin, or are you going somewhere else?
Sure, I'll just go back there. That's fine.
All right. They give you a room for like 2 silver. Yeah, that's it. All right. Next morning comes around. Ostarion, you have to go get some horses. If you want to try to barter with the guy, you can, or you can just take his going rate of 7 gold a day as rental.
I'll barter.
All right. So you walk up to a stable. Do your thing.
Hello, stable master, sir. I would like to rent some horses at the stable.
All right.
That's what you do here, right?
Yes, 7 gold a day.
7 gold, man.
Or you could buy it for 75.
No, I think I'd I'd rather rent. I'm not interested in buying.
For 7 gold, it sounds like rent to own.
Is there no way I could give you like 4 gold?
4 gold? Oh, I could do a mule for that price.
Oh, sir, please, meals aren't worth that much.
They're really not. I could do 6.5 gold.
6.5 gold? Who has a half of a gold?
5 silver.
Sir, please.
Sir, please.
I could give you 4.5 then.
If you're going to just continue doing this, you're not worth my time. I have a limited number of horses to rent out to a large number of people. At the absolute minimum, I could do 6 gold.
Sir, I mean, first off, I'm looking around. There's not a whole lot of people at this stable. No
Dude,
offense.
it's like just after sunrise. Like, yeah, there's not a lot of people.
I'm using that to my advantage then. I don't know.
You all are as soon as he gets the horses. Anyway, continue.
Alright, well, how about 5 gold?
He straight up just like walks away.
He walks away. Alright. Then I build attention again. Agree to the 6.
No, you couldn't really. So he said at an absolute minimum he could do 6. So he will give you the 4 horses or 5 horses you would need for 6 gold apiece.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's 30 gold.
I'll reluctantly agree.
Alright, let me pull that off of your character sheet really quickly. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Alright, so you get to the gates, and you have the 5 horses, and you're pulling them along with you, and everybody shows up. And you guys are good to head out if you want to.
I guess I'll... Does anybody have anything they need to take care of before we head out?
And Sigarda did show up, and the others did not know that she was going to join. So if you have anything to say as the princess walks up to join your party, feel free.
I mean, they don't know it's the princess, right?
She's in
They didn't go.
she's in like crimson leather, like obviously more decorative than actual effective, and like royal robes, and like she's got her like tiara on, and like it's full on princess. It's obviously princess. Flintlock, nice. Roll me a stealth check for that. I'm also going to need to pull up Sigarda's sheet.
Oh, Karma, do I have to? I'm not real good at stuff.
You said you would, unless you want to take back the action.
No, man, it's happening. I gotta take a wee.
Then do it.
Yeah!
Nice.
What? Oh, you got it. You're good.
Stealth wee.
Yep, you... Yeah, okay, nice. Unless anybody wants to say anything to Sigarda, you're good to head out of town. So you guys are leaving early in the morning. You'll get there... You'll get pretty much there a little bit after...
Can your leg reach that far?
I don't know.
You'll get there a little bit after, probably around 1, which means that if you deal with this quickly, and then head straight back to town, you'll probably get there a little bit after dusk.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go galloping.
Alright, so you're heading through, and you get, you have no real problems until you start getting close. You stop for lunch. What do you guys do when you stop for lunch?
We have lunch.
Like, are you just like sitting in a circle? Do you dismount, or are you just like stopping riding and you're just gonna still sit on the horse?
I don't think that my mess kit is compatible with riding, so I think I probably need to let the horse eat grass for a bit. And
Alright, so you dismount and stuff.
Dismount and
Alright.
sit on a log or something, sit on a rock and eat a ration or part of a ration.
Okay, give me 1 second to set up this page. In the future, I should totally have these set up beforehand, so I don't have to show my tokens page that has like all of the endgame things and stuff. Copy. Oops. Paste. Not that you guys get to see it, it's on stream, but you know, whatever. Copy.
I'm gonna go look up the stream and
Do it.
spoil stuff for myself.
They actually will be on YouTube, so you don't have to like put in that much effort.
Wow. Convenient, man. Thanks.
Uh-huh. Freehand. Alright, so I didn't have this planned beforehand, so this is going to be like really crappy and stuff, but you know, whatever.
Sell it, Karma, sell it.
Alright, so you guys are like off on the side of this road.
You do not have a future in selling used cars, my friend.
I don't want that future, so that's cool. You're coming over here now. Alright. Oh, wait. Layer. Oops. I did that wrong. Jam layer. Jam layer. Alright. You guys can each orient yourselves however you want to be oriented on this page. That is the path that you guys are traveling along. You're heading this way towards the city.
But we stopped for lunch, right?
Yeah, so this is you stop for lunch.
Toward
It's
the city,
towards
or we're
the-
heading away from
This
town.
this is
right.
the Rogalan keep that you're heading towards right here.
And a small like village. That's
Yeah.
next to it.
So you feel
okay,
free to move
so-
your own characters. Like, is that good? Like, is that where you want to be seated?
I
mean-
guess, yeah.
Yeah, like on the side of the road.
Yeah,
I don't
cool.
want to hold up traffic. How about right here? Oh, hey, when I click on my dude, I've got 3 numbers. One looks like it's health, one looks like AC, but I don't know what the -1 is.
Perception
The
modifier.
blue. Oh, is that perception? Okay.
That is perception
okay.
modifier,
Yeah,
but I don't know
perfect.
why my goblins are wrong, actually. Oh, that's their passive, which means that this should actually be that. Oops. And if you guys want to change that on your character, you can. If you go to the token that you're using, it's like right there. You move away from the pickpocket. Nice. Okay, cool. And Sagato. Whoa, what did I do?
What is it all?
Whose aura did I turn on?
It's my aura that I turned on.
Oh, you turned it on? Nice.
Yeah, it's my awesome aura. That's how you can tell I'm around.
Yeah, we're gonna turn that off.
I got it.
Safe. Okay. Alright, so you're just hanging out on the side of this road, and I want you guys to make me a perception check. All the perceptions. Because you're getting close, and you know there's goblins in the area, so I'm gonna give you actives. Well... Alright, so this area around you is like lightly forested with some like, trees and stuff. I'm not going to bother drawing them because they won't impede combat at all. Alright. Everybody but Ostarion is very much aware that there are 2 goblin scouts walking up behind you guys through like the brush and stuff, which I will now reveal on the map.
The brush and stuff.
Yep. And so, do you want to try to interact with them, or do you just want to go straight to killing them?
Wait, who's aware of it?
Everybody but Ostarion.
Except me.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna vote for kill.
what was I doing at the moment this happened?
Eating lunch.
I'm gonna stop eating lunch immediately.
Fair. Does anybody say anything to them, or are you just going to shoot an arrow in their face holes?
Well, my backpack presumably would already be off because
Yes.
sitting down for lunch.
This is true.
I'm gonna get my halberd and stand up.
Alright, then... As that
Sorry,
being...
not halberd.
Oh,
Okay. That
I'm
being
gonna
first...
yell at boss because he hasn't noticed it and he's just sitting down. So I'm gonna be like, "Yo, stand up."
Alright, so then that means there is no opportunity on either side, considering everybody is aware now that everybody is there. So we're going to add a turn for the goblins, and I need you all to roll me an initiative check.